Hello, 11 Sat. This is Mujahid Sartawi, and welcome to the computer class of 5th of April 2020. Today, we want to continue talking about databases, and we will continue talking about the databases query. And in the previous class, we said that the query is a way of searching for some data in your database according to some criteria. So if you have a table like this table, we have here a student table with different fields and records here. We can see here how many fields and how many records. And if you want to search, if you want to make a query, simply you go to the Create menu. Can you see the Create menu here? From the Create menu, you go to the easiest way to make a query is by using Query Wizard. So one click on the Query Wizard. From this list, you keep it as a default. So you will select Simple Query Wizard because we want everything to be simple. After that, you click on OK. This step is very important, in which you will select from where do you want your data to be extracted from. So I want my data to be selected from which table? From the student table, as you see here. In case you have another tables, you can select, you can drop down, and you will see all the tables that you have in your database in case that you have too many tables in this case. So what do we see here? The fields that this table consists of or contains. So we have, as you see here, we have the student ID. This is student ID. We have student name. This is student name, date of birth, and all the other fields. So when I want to make a query, maybe sometimes I don't want to list the date of birth, so I can um, let's say cancel the adding process of the date of birth. So if I want to select now the fields, I want to select the student ID. I want also the student name, or I can simply click on this button to add them all. So in this way, I added all the fields listed in student table. I want to get them back, okay? So I'm not selecting anything now. So let's select my fields again. Student ID, student name. Maybe I can cancel one of the fields if I don't want, for example, I don't want this mark to be listed in my query. I don't want the computer subject to be listed. I don't want the date of birth. Simply, I can choose whatever I want. But for now, I will select all the fields. Okay. The next step after that will be clicking on the next button here and keep this option as it is. So here it asks you, would you like a detailed or summary query? Simply, I don't want a summary query. The summary query is for the advanced level, so you will keep it selected as detail and click on next. Now, this is also very important. What do you want the title of your query? If I want, for example, to change the name of the query. For example, I'm searching for brilliant students who got more than 90%. So I can say that the مثلا math brilliant students or whatever. I can change the name here. Okay, so I will keep it as it is, as a student query, and the other thing I need to change here is to modify the query design and press finish. Okay, what you see here, this is the view or the design view of the query. We see here again on the left side, we still see the table, the student table, but what have been added here is the student query, the query that we created. Simply you can open it this way because when you click on it, because we didn't do anything with the query, we didn't start searching, so you will get the same table that you have in student table. Right click on it again and go to the design view. So this view again is the design view. Let's say that to select, I want to search for something regarding students. I want to select the students who are in class, let's say 11A. Can you see what I did here? What I did here is I added a criteria. Can you see this row means the criteria that you want to select it, that you are searching for. So this is the criteria. I want all the students. So all the selected students must be in 11A, and their marks in math must be, let's say, greater than 90, okay? And of course, the pass is yes. Okay, so after we did all of these, after we added all of the criteria here, we can go and save and click on run. Or you can simply double click on the student query and let's see what we get. Do we have any students that got greater than 19 in math? Okay, no, we don't have any results. Let's go back again to the query. So in 11A, we don't have any students selected. Let's delete this and see if this is going to work again. Go back. Okay, so this means that we have those who got more than 90%, 90 in math, they are in the class C, you see here, and they all passed, and they are in 11C, and they are 90 and above. And so we have here 96, 99, 100. So this is your selected students. These are the students that we selected because of the criterias that we put here in the student query. Let's go again and search for someone else. And by the way, before we move to the another way of searching, remember this. This means greater than. Okay, let me show you the these symbols. This symbol means equals, equal. So simply you type it this way. This is greater than, okay, and less than. And when we have it like this, it means greater than or equal. And this is less than or equal. And this is not. Okay, let me show it to you practically. Let's say that I want all the students, they didn't pass. So the pass is no here. And I want to delete this. At the result, I want to see here how many students they didn't make it or they didn't pass in their exams. Let's run. How many students? Okay, so I have here 2 students. Let's go back again and find another way of, let's choose another way of criteria. Let's say I want all the male students only. Okay, run. Save, of course, and run. Okay, so the result is it gives me here all the male students and um, deselect the female students. Now, what about selecting the female students? Simply you go to the criteria here and put F. By the way, if you type it female, it's not going to work with you because it's already written in this way, F or M. Again, run. So we got all the female students, whether they are passing or failing, because we put the criteria here to BF, we got these data. Let's go back again and delete the female and see how can we, uh, for example, select greater than or equal 60. This means greater than or equal 60. Let's run. Okay, in this way it gives me female or male students, but their mark should be, as I put, greater than or equal 60. So I'm giving you now more than one example of queries. What if I put here a name in the name? I want all the students who are have the first name is Ali. Let's run. Let's see how many Alis we have here. So we have two students. They are called Ali, but as I said in the previous class, we can differentiate them by their student ID. Let's go back again and see. This is Ali. Let's have all the students who are not Ali. Is that gonna work? Let's see. Not Ali. It gives me what? It gives me all the students, but Ali is not gonna be selected. Let's see. Ali is not listed in this result. So today we've learned how to create a query and how to apply the query on the on how to take a table and its fields and how to apply different types of criterias by using query. In the next class, we will go to the summary sheet and we will start with the second type of databases, which is the relational databases, in which we have more than one table, and we will build a hospital database, and we will make two tables, a table for doctor and a table for patient, and we will talk briefly about the relational databases, and we will talk about the different types of relations, like one-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-many. And as we see here, we have one-to-many relationship because we have for each doctor we have many patients, and the doctor ID here is a foreign key. We will talk about this definition next time. And we have the doctor ID here, it's a primary key, and in the patient table we have the patient ID as a primary key. So see you by next class. I hope that you will study well and prepare yourself for the assignments. And thanks. This is all for today. See you next time.